Well, for some insight, we can speak to Hyam Tannous, an activist from the group Women Wage Peace. Good morning. Thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us today.
Good morning for all of you. I'm happy that you invited me to talk about our situation. I'm Hyam Tannous. I am a Palestinian-Israeli, and my heart is divided between my people and the country I live with. This is why I engaged in Women Wage Peace in order to bring a little of sanity to both people, my people and my country, because it's so difficult for an Arab Israeli or Palestinian Israeli to live while their people are attacking their country and the country are attacking their people. It's a very difficult feeling that I wish that no one can feel that feeling.
Yeah, I imagine you feel torn so much of the time, and I feel like we rarely hear from Palestinian Israelis. Can you just start by giving us your reaction to everything that's been happening since this deal was made over the past few weeks?
To tell you the truth, our situation is very, very difficult. You have the fear and what's happening here in Israel, the mothers who are, burying their children. And you have also in Gaza, what's happening in Gaza. The people, are dying every day, children and mothers, they don't have homes, the bombardment, they destroy everything. It's a very difficult situation, but thanks God, since 1 week there is ceasefire, and we hope that's going to end. But my heart is a bit fearful because I don't know it's going to continue, because the hate and the racism and the feeling of both people are very difficult because of all the wars. Since I was born, all the time, there were wars. Every 10 years there are wars. So the people, feel very difficult feeling. So I don't know. I'm a bit optimistic and I'm a bit, fearful. But I believe in humanity. I believe in what we are doing as Women Wage Peace, because now we have the cry of the mothers who doesn't want her child to die. So this is why you have also a sister movement, with Women of the Sun, a Palestinian woman who also now engaged with us, and they are saying we don't want our children to die. It's enough. We want our children to live. So this is why, I'm a bit optimistic, because, the Palestinian woman arise on her foot and she says, no, I don't want violence. I want now a dialogue. I want to know my Israeli sisters, and I want that a change in the situation, which is killing everyone here, the boys, and the feeling is so bad.
I know one of the main kind of concerns going forward with this peace deal is that, Hamas remains the main power in Gaza. They are going to refuse likely to disarm. Is there a lot of ongoing support for Hamas among Palestinians?
To tell you the truth, there are people really who support Hamas, because, the Palestinian people are living from 67 under occupation. And, the history told us there is no people who lives without their liberty, without, their dignity, without their equality. They are really suffering, but I don't accept what Hamas has done. Hamas has done a very bad thing on the 7th of October, and plenty of the Palestinian people says no to Hamas. But, from other sides, look, Hamas has done something very good for the Palestinian. All the arrested people, are going back home. They feel that a bit of dignity. The feeling is very, very complicated. But now I think that if we will have a good leader like Mirwan Barghouti, or a man who feels that he wants to restore the Palestinian authority, and now all the world, more than 125 countries, say that we want a Palestinian state beside Israel. So maybe something's going to change. Maybe now Trump, because he wants to get his Nobel Prize, he will do something in order because we are so tired. The Palestinian people and the Israeli people are so tired. You can't, every day we wake up and, there are people who are killed here and people who are killed there. I pray every day that the situation will change. We don't know. Maybe I'm a bit optimistic, but I'm really very, very fearful because something will happen, and the war it's going to start again, and we the mothers are very, 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 very feeling very bad because the children are dying every day from both sides. You have a mountain of bodies nowadays. And it's so difficult. The feeling is very, very difficult for the mothers, the Palestinian mother and the Israeli mother.
Hyam Tannous, it's such an important message, and it is very refreshing to hear such a strong plea for peace. I hope that the extremists on both sides will listen to your words today. Thank you again so much for joining us. Again, that's Hyam Tannous, an activist from the group Women Wage Peace.